lakes and highways and rivers and marshes and ponds, and feels like you're like way up north. Okay, tea time's over. We're moving on. So we're plotting the map, and there is a small road to the left. I can either go straight, but I'm going to be in Tweed too soon, which could be a good thing because they are calling for more rain this afternoon to hit around 4 o'clock. Or I can hang a left at Venachar and see if this road's any good. Hopefully I don't get stuck on gravel or anything, because it goes all the way down. There's a beechwood, I turn left, and then Plevna, I'll hang a right, and then it'll end up snaking back towards 41, and I'll get to see this Myers Cave, which actually was one of the towns on my list, because I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus rolling down Highway 41, and that's what I'm doing. I was rolling down Highway 41. Yeah, Highway 41 is a great idea. Yeah, it's just a great idea. Hope we can find this Vernichen Road. Well, let's hope it's just an isolated section. Now I really want to find Vernichen Road, as long as it's not all gravel. Okay, I found Vernachar. So it's Road 30, it's called. And it does appear to be paved, and it got me off of the friggin' truck road. That wasn't worth filming. Truck in front of me, truck behind me, 50 cars around. Like, screw that. This is what we want. Okay. Hopefully it's not like 5 miles of gravel again. I know the road's in rough shape, but I don't want you fixing it now. Hopefully we're up and running again. GoPro was beeping and cutting out, and I think it was out of battery juice. So we got a new battery in. Seems to be rolling. And so we're just stopped here on the Vernachar Road, just kind of in the middle of nowhere. Looking for Vernachar at this point. Beechwood and this Plevna. Weather's holding out nicely, and it's a beautiful road. So let's it appears I've made it to Plevna. I'm going to stop at Plevna for a minute. I guess I missed Vernichen. Must have just been like a house or something, but there was no sign. But we're in Plevna, so let us experience Plevna. Alright, so we've stopped at Plevna. We are in jolly old Plevna. So let's have a look, see. Nice little park here anyway, so I thought I'd stop and eat a couple more pepperettes and have a drink. There's covered gazebo over there, but there's workmen and stuff. So they have a really nice memorial here. Excellent memorial to the fallen soldiers. I guess this whole park is about that, because there's another one here. They probably have Remembrance Day ceremonies here and whatnot. So I think I'll just sit on this little bench over here and have my little pepperette. I've been eating extremely light today, so I'm getting kind of hungry. Just a pepperette here, a pepperette there kind of thing. What can you do? Sit down and have a pepperette. And then when I make it to Tweed, hopefully there's some a restaurant or something to eat there. There. So, it's basic staples. At least you can't say I'm starving. Pepperettes and Mountain Dew. And some water to wash it down. And people think I pack too heavy. If I pack any lighter than this, I'd starve to death. And whatever I could fit in those panniers, that's what I bring. And I had to cut down my list a lot just to make it like that. But it's nice to be able to stop and take a break and eat and all that. I take frequent breaks. I like to stop and stop and stop because, well, for one thing, it keeps my butt from getting sore. It's probably not a flattering angle. And you know these, all these guys that say, well, I wouldn't bring even a quarter of that much stuff. I just bring, all I need is 2 beers and a motel, and then I'm good. I'm like, well, you must be going awfully hungry then, if that's the case. But I come from a different breed. I've got a little bit of Brit in me. I was born and raised in Canada, but there's some British blood in me that, and not the peasant Brit that can just travel across the country with nothing. No, I'm talking hybrid. There's even a few drops of royal blood in my veins, believe it or not. Because, and if you're a historian, you can look this up. My grandmother's maiden name was, and she was directly descended, I don't know how many steps, but directly descended from the Earl of, who was cousin to the king. So there's a few drops of that. So I've got high Brit in my veins, and when we stop, we have to have the luxuries. Even if we're on safari in the middle of nowhere, we'll set up a tent, we'll have tea. That's the way we do it. I don't just travel with nothing. So, if I could pack it in the panniers, if I could fit a pepperette in panniers, I'm bringing a goddamn pepperette. Just remember that, non-packing dudes. And thou hast found salvation in the town of Plevna. Very nice. For a town in the middle of nowhere, they're well equipped. I'll give them that. So as far as I could tell, I kept right, turning right in Plevna, got out of Plevna, and now we are heading back towards 41. But hopefully not for long. So it's funny how when you're in this little hamlet in the middle of nowhere and miles from anything, and there's cars everywhere in this little wee hamlet town, and they're all driving all over the place in there. It's just non-stop. And then you get out of town and there's nothing, and it just leaves you thinking, where is everybody going in this little hamlet town that has, like, you know, half a dozen houses? Where are they all going constantly back and forth in that town? Because they don't seem to be going out of town. Still cruising down the Plevnovian highways. I forget what the name of this highway is. And the GPS says there's a road called South Road ahead. Want to go to the highway? Want to go to the highway? Want to go to the highway? Let's go to the highway. No. Not going to the highway. Actually, I am, eventually. But I'm going by way of the Plevnovians. Aye, we're exploring the Highlands. But I haven't seen any Highlanders. Cave! We finally made it to Myers Cave! This was one of the places on my list, believe it or not. But the GPS doesn't seem to recognize any of these places. I finally gave up, so there you go. I found some of the spots. And Myers Cave was one of the spots I wanted to go through. So here we are in Myers Cave, enjoying the construction. This is nice. Nice place. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna get through the shit. Another bridge. Oh, you gotta go so damn slow, you're gonna make me stop. What a nice little bridge. It's gonna be nice anyway when it's done. Myers Cave Road. Well, yeah, I know. I saw that on Google too, and it goes down quite a ways, but it doesn't go where I need to go. I'd have to go down and back. Trying to sightsee here, and everybody getting on my ass again. This is kind of nice around here. Too many hydro wires to drone though. I see a lot of general stores, but no like actual place to... Oh, there's a restaurant there. Do I want a restaurant? Doesn't really look great. Don't want it. What I want is a place to pull over, let this dude pass. There you go, buddy. Don't want you on my ass anymore. Trying to sightsee here.